Welcome back, YouTube. It's your boy Easy, and we're back today with another video. And today we're going to talk about the characters that should have been villains. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, we are talking about villains. But before we get into it, make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe, and please share with everybody you know. Share with your grandma, share it on Facebook, share it whatever. As long as we get it out there, we grow the channel, and we can give y'all better content and better things in the future. But y'all gotta get me there so I can give y'all the stuff. But without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, coming in at number 1. The character that I thought that should have been a villain is Shoto Todoroki. Bro, Endeavor, you're an elf father. Let's just start there. You already created one villain for the son, and honestly, you were damn near close with the second one, bro. You were abusive to your whole entire family. You ostracized Todoroki from the rest of his siblings and forced him to hate you because, one, you had his mother basically lose his mind, burn him because she couldn't even look at him because she only could be reminded of Endeavor while looking at Shoto. Bro, that's a horrible thing inside to see. She said, I don't even like the look of him because it reminds me of my own husband that basically kills me. That's a horrible thing to do, bro. And on top of that, you basically told Todoroki you're just a project child to be stronger than All Might because your own ego can't get the pass that another dude is stronger than you, bro. Right there, bro. Right there. You almost created the next villain in your own family, and it's all your fault. Honestly speaking, Dobby had a good reason because you didn't know how to fucking talk to your own kids and gave him a decent reason of why you shouldn't use your own flames, or at least not too much because it was hurting him. But you almost did the exact same thing with Shoto, bro. You are lucky by the grace of God that he met Deku and that he actually talked to him during the sports festival, because if not, that resentment would have grew even further and he possibly would have fucking just said, fuck it, and became a villain. And that would have been a broken villain because a lot of people wouldn't have been able to stop him except for Deku. Because if we're being completely honest, even though Bakugo is my favorite character, he should have got folded in a sports festival. That talk with Deku kind of ruined that moment because he would have got folded and he would have got humbled immediately. But we're rambling on. We can talk about that for a different day. Moving on to the next character. All right. Coming in at number 2, you have Naruto. This one is mad obvious because the fucking leaf has failed Naruto since day 1. And I'm talking to you, Third Hokage, because you failed him more than anybody else. Not only that you could have adopted Sasuke and Naruto when that whole dramatic thing happened, that whole assassination against the Uchiha happened, or when the Nine Tails basically killed Minato and Kushina, you could have helped out both of them. But no, instead you put Naruto in a shitty apartment. On top of that, you rarely checked up on him. You basically only paid his rent, whatever. Cool, but homeboy was drinking spoiled milk and eating ramen 24/7. We only got one good act of like grandpa moment from you, is when y'all were like camping out in the woods and y'all just started talking and y'all fished and cooked that over the fire and all that. Other than that, you basically ignored the boy the entire time. And everything with Itachi saying basically, look out there, my little brother, you left him in a bloody ridden estate and you kept it there and you left him to just basically sit there. So Sasuke becoming the villain, sprinkle of your fault in there. And Naruto low-key should have been the villain because of you. And on top of that, you had a teammate who would constantly like bully him and push him away due to the fact that she was obsessed with Sasuke. And then you had the whole entire village hating on him because of Danzo, because he had the Nine-Tailed Fox in him. He did not ask for that. Naruto did not ask for the Nine-Tailed Demon Fox to be put inside of him. He was barely 30 minutes old before all that went down. So yeah, they better be blessed that Naruto did not decide to say, screw it, I will become the villain and nobody can stop me. If he decided to let that bad boy loose, not many people will be able to stop him. Actually, if we keep it funky, if he would have did it right after the destruction of the leaf, nobody was stopping him. Not a single soul. And y'all better thank Christ that man decided to not become a villain. Because he had every right to snap on the village at any given moment. Y'all gave him every reason to. Y'all ostracized the boy. Y'all put him in loneliness, depression, and on top of that, y'all treated him like he was worse than scum. Like he was already a traitor to the leaf. And he was just an innocent child just walking around. Granted, he was a little bit bratty and annoying sometimes, but he's a kid just looking for attention. Naruto, bro, you should have became the villain if we're being completely honest. But moving on to the next character. All right, coming in at number 3, we have Naruto from the Rising of Shield Hero. All right, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm about to tell you, if you haven't seen the show, this man should have been the villain on the first episode. The first day that man got there, he got set up in the worst way. Not only was he already hated just because he was a shield hero and the king did not fuck with him, then you have everybody else picking the other heroes to be in their parties and let them alone. And then Princess Melty decided to join him and then accused him of SA, robbed him, ran back to the other heroes, had them turn on him, so now he has no say so or no nothing, and then have the king basically banish him and embarrass him in front of the whole people and kicked him out of the kingdom and all that good shit. On your first day, you are ostracized, labeled as basically a rapist, and you have no say so, and you're labeled that for like the entire, or at least majority of the first season. And on top of that, you had to clean up all the mess that the heroes were making when they were just, saving the day, doing everything blindly, not thinking, just treating it as a video game when people were they were real life people in real life situations. Y'all are garbage, bro. And y'all just drove that man to insanity, basically gave him the rage shield. That dog, that alone feeds off of his own anger and was killing him with curse energy. And on top of that, he got that from the other hero's problem. You slay a dragon, didn't get rid of the corpse. He decided, I gotta absorb this dragon, it is what it is, and then feed it off his rage, and now he has a rage shield. That all his problems, majority, came from everybody else, and he had to just suck it up and take it. Bro had every right to be a villain after the first day of being there. Even though he has a kind soul and deep down in there, it is covered by a lot of hatred and anger. And if he decided one day to say, fuck the kingdom and everybody else in there, I would be the first in line to say, justified, and do you need help? Because they did bro dirty, dog. It was just so wrong. But yeah, now for me, you should have been the villain on the first day, my boy. Moving on to the next character. Alright, but before we get into this last character, make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And comment down below what character, it doesn't have to be an anime, but what character that should have been a villain instead of a hero. Alright, now, the last person that should have been a villain, it's kind of obvious, but Guts. Now, where do I even begin with Guts? So I start with the fact that he was born from pretty much a hanging corpse and then adopted by mercenaries, or the fact that he was abused and raped by his own father, and then later down the line, the person that he trusts took his girl, held him down, and made him watch him commit sexual assault against his own girl and held him down while Guts tore off his own right arm trying to go rescue her, and then they restrained him again, and Griffith continued to do essay on his girl. Bro, there's nothing that would be unjustified for Guts to be a villain. Man only knew misery and pain and heartache since literal birth. So honestly speaking, he should have been a villain. And he should have been a villain as a child. But I guess whoever wrote Berserk just enjoyed watching someone go through hell the entire time. But, you know, that's his prerogative, not mine. Guts, you should have been a villain. And I feel sorry for everything that's happened to you. Alright, if you made it to the video or the end of the video, please leave a like and subscribe. And also appreciate everything for that. I'm glad you enjoyed the video. Please share it with everybody. Share it with your grandma. Share it with your aunt. Share it with whatever. Facebook, whatever. Just get it out there so you can bring more people to the community, dog. And I'll keep dropping more videos as frequently as possible. But it's your boy Easy. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen.